Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute project using the Always With Me stamp set, along with a tiny stamp from the Heartfelt Hexagon stamp set. We're going to be using the deckled rectangles and the inked Botanical Designer Series paper. But of course, before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over our buzz-worthy business of the day. First, we have our paper pumpkin kit for November, Warm Wishes. This kit makes 8 boxes and comes with the Mossy Metal stamping spot. There is an add-on available of 20 cards with coordinating envelopes for $14. The item number is 163985. And do remember, you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to get the add-ons, okay? There's a link in the description box below for you to subscribe. Next, we have our starter kit promotion for the 35-year anniversary of Stampin' Up. They are offering 35% off or 35% more. So essentially, you're going to be getting $125 worth of product for $64.35, or you can pay the regular $99 and get $168.75 worth of product in your starter kit, okay? That all comes with free shipping. In addition to the starter kit special, they're going to add in a $77 value of a on-stage event. So in November, they're having an on-stage, which is basically a conference for Stampin' Up demonstrators, and you'll get to be registered for free. Lastly, we have our host code for October. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on that. Okay, so let's get to our project because that is all of the buzzworthy business. First, we are going to do some die cutting right off the bat. I have my deckled rectangle here. This is number 5 if you're starting with the smallest one. So we're going to die cut our paper here. This is a piece of basic white. It's 3.5 by 4 3/4, but you don't need a piece that's big. You just need enough to be able to cut out this shape. But I just had this already cut out because this is the size I use for the inside of my cards most of the time. Okay, so we have our shape here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with some stamping on this. We're going to take some Lost Lagoon ink, and we're going to stamp a sentiment at the bottom that says, "You are my greatest gift." And I'm going to try to get this straight. I'm looking at the "are my," and I want that to be straight, just like that. Then we're going to open up some Memento ink and take another image from that same stamp set. Always With Me. I want to make sure I get this inked up pretty good. And we're going to stamp this about right there. Just like that. Okay, so that's all we need the black ink for. Then we have one more sentiment to stamp on here, and this is going to say, "Love You." We're going to put that at the top, just like that. And that's all we need our Lost Lagoon for. Next, we're going to stamp in Berry Burst. And we're going to be using this stamp set from Heartfelt Hexagon. This tiny little cute heart. We're going to put one right there. One here. We're just going to work this up to the "I love you." Just like that, okay? So that is all of the stamping done. So we're going to set this aside for a moment. We're going to go ahead and start layering up the card. So first, let me tell you, I have a card base here of thick basic white at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I've gone ahead and put the inside together. It is a piece of Lost Lagoon that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. And a piece of designer series paper that is 4 by 3/4. Oh my gosh. I just put this on. You know what? I'm gonna glue something on the front. I was putting this on the front of the card. But we have to glue on the front anyway, so that won't be too bad of a mistake. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So then I have a piece of basic black here. This black is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to put some designer series paper on there that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So let's go ahead and do that. Layer that up together. I love this paper. Okay, and then I have a piece of designer series paper. This is 6 by 1 1/2, but we don't need it this long. I just cut it at one. This is a 6 by 6 paper, so I just left it as it was. And this basic black is 1 5/8 by 5 1/2, although we don't need it that long on that either. So let's see, I'm gonna put the glue on the cardstock since the designer paper is longer than the cardstock. Okay, so we're just gonna put this right on here. And it would seem that I used the wrong paper. Hold, please. Okay, so I had to cut my paper down because I had it at the wrong size. I cut it the same width as the basic black, so I had to cut it down some. Okay, so now we have that done. Now we are going to put this, are we going to put this on here? No, we're not. We're going to put our, because that I want to cross the entire card front. So we're going to go ahead and put this onto our card base. So we're going to be covering up that mistake we made. Just like that. So now that glue is not shown. And now we're going to put this on our card front, which is going to be just 4 1/4. And so we're going to do it about halfway down. Just eyeballing it. You can measure it if you want to be exact, but I'm just going to eyeball halfway. Okay, you guys, I don't know what happened, but my phone stopped recording. And I've already completed the card. I thought it was recording. So let me just tell you what I did. I went ahead and colored our image here with some Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to let you know what I used. I used light and dark crumb cake to color the mom's dress. And I used Natural Tones 100 for her hair. And then for the daughter, I used light Mossy Meadow and light Old Olive for her dress and her shoe. And dark Copper Clay for her hair. Then I used Natural Tones 500 for their skin tone, and the light Berry Burst for the little gift box she was holding. I don't know what happened. I mounted that all on a piece of basic black that is 3 by 4, popped it up on some dimensionals, and put it onto the card. Okay, and let me show you. I made this card with all of the images in the stamp set. So, and I made them all in Lost Lagoon. Then I experimented with the crushed curry, and I think that they all came out really good. Okay, but that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.